Before anything existed there was chaos, a vast formless void. From this emptiness the first entities emerged: Gaia, the nurturing earth; Uranus, the starry sky; Tartarus, the deep abyss; and Eros, the force of desire. Gaia and Uranus became the universe's first power couple, giving birth to the Titans, 12 mighty beings, 6 male and 6 female. But Gaia also bore the Cyclopes and the Hundred-Handers, monstrous children Uranus found hideous. Disgusted, Uranus forced these children deep into Gaia, causing her immense pain. Gaia's resentment grew, setting the stage for a cosmic rebellion. The Titans, led by Cronus, would soon challenge their father's rule. The universe was no longer empty, it was brimming with power, conflict, and the seeds of betrayal. The first family drama of the cosmos was about to erupt. From nothing, the world had become a stage for gods and monsters. The story of creation was no gentle beginning. It was a clash of forces, a struggle for existence. And so, the cycle of power and rebellion began, echoing through all of Greek myth. The age of chaos was over, the age of gods had begun. Gaia, furious at Uranus for imprisoning her children, forged a sickle and sought help from her sons. Only Cronus, the youngest Titan, dared to act. With Gaia's sickle, Cronus ambushed Uranus and overthrew him in a single, brutal act. From Uranus's fall, Aphrodite was born from sea foam, a goddess emerging from violence. Cronus seized power, ruling with his sister Rhea in what poets called the Golden Age. But prophecy haunted Cronus: he would be overthrown by his own child. To prevent this, Cronus swallowed each newborn: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Rhea, desperate to save her sixth child, Zeus, hid him in Crete and tricked Cronus with a swaddled stone. Zeus grew up in secret, destined to challenge his father. The cycle of betrayal continued, as power proved impossible to hold without fear. Cronus's paranoia shaped the fate of gods and mortals alike. The seeds of rebellion were sown once more. The future of the cosmos rested on the shoulders of a hidden child. The age of Titans was nearing its end. A new order was about to rise. Zeus, grown and resolute, confronted Cronus with cunning. He forced Cronus to vomit up his siblings: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon, fully grown and ready for battle. United, they waged war against the Titans, the epic Titanomachy. With help from the freed Cyclopes and Hundred-Handers, the Olympians gained powerful weapons: Zeus's thunderbolt, Poseidon's trident, Hades' helm of invisibility. After 10 years the Olympians triumphed, casting the Titans into Tartarus. The universe was divided. Zeus ruled the sky, Poseidon the sea, Hades the underworld. Mount Olympus became the seat of divine power and endless intrigue. The Olympian family was vast and complicated: Zeus, Hera, Athena, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Aphrodite, Hephaestus, Hermes, Dionysus, Demeter, and Hestia. Their stories would shape the world of gods and mortals. The age of the Olympians had begun, filled with rivalry, passion, and drama. The old order was gone, but conflict remained at the heart of the divine. The gods were powerful but never perfect. Their reign would be as turbulent as the cosmos itself. Among the Titans, Prometheus sided with Zeus and shaped humanity from clay. Moved by compassion, he stole fire from the gods and gave it to mortals, igniting civilization. Zeus punished Prometheus with eternal torment, chained to a rock, his liver devoured daily by an eagle. To punish mankind, Zeus sent Pandora, the first woman, bearing a jar of evils. Pandora opened it, unleashing suffering upon the world. Only hope remained inside. Greek myths warned of ambition and hubris. Daedalus and Icarus escaped Crete with wings of wax and feathers, but Icarus flew too close to the sun and fell. King Midas, granted a wish, turned everything he touched to gold. His joy became misery. These stories taught lessons about limits, greed, and the unpredictable will of the gods. Myths were not just entertainment, they were cautionary tales. The line between gift and curse was always thin. The gods' favor could elevate or destroy. Human ambition was both celebrated and punished. In every myth, the struggle for balance echoed. The world of mortals was forever shaped by divine whims. The Age of Gods gave rise to legendary heroes, demigods and mortals who defied fate. Perseus, son of Zeus, slew Medusa with divine tools and rescued Andromeda. Hercules, famed for strength, endured 12 labors to atone for tragedy, slaying monsters, capturing beasts, and even descending to the underworld. Jason led the Argonauts to seize the Golden Fleece, surviving impossible trials with Medea's help. Theseus, prince of Athens, braved the labyrinth and slew the Minotaur, guided by Ariadne's thread. Each hero faced monsters, temptations, and the wrath of gods, Their stories were about courage, cleverness, and the cost of greatness. The line between hero and victim was thin. Triumph often came with loss. The gods watched, intervened, and sometimes destroyed what they admired. Heroism was never simple. It demanded sacrifice. The deeds of these mortals became immortal tales. Their journeys inspired generations to challenge the impossible. In every hero's story, the human spirit shone brightest against the darkness. The Trojan War began with a quarrel among goddesses and a fateful choice by Paris, who awarded Aphrodite the golden apple in exchange for Helen. Helen's abduction sparked a decade-long siege. Heroes like Achilles, Odysseus, and Ajax fought for glory and vengeance. The gods took sides, turning the battlefield into a chessboard of divine rivalry. Achilles' rage, Hector's valor, and the Greeks' cunning defined the conflict. The war ended not by force, but by Odysseus' invention, the Trojan horse. Greek warriors hidden inside opened Troy's gates, sealing the city's doom. For Odysseus, victory marked the start of a perilous journey home. He faced monsters, enchantresses, and the wrath of Poseidon. He blinded the Cyclops, resisted the Sirens, and survived Scylla and Charybdis. After years of trials, Odysseus returned to Ithaca, reclaiming his throne and reuniting with Penelope. The war and its aftermath showed the cost of pride and the endurance of hope. The greatest battles were fought not just with swords, but with wit and will. The echoes of Troy shaped the destiny of heroes and nations. Greek myths have shaped Western culture, inspiring writers, artists, and thinkers for millennia. Their stories echo in our language, art, and even the names of planets. These myths endure because they explore timeless themes: love, ambition, betrayal, fate, and the struggle between order and chaos. The gods are powerful yet flawed, their dramas mirroring our own. Heroes face impossible choices, reflecting our hopes and fears. Myths offer insight into the human condition, revealing our strengths and weaknesses. They are the earliest form of psychology, mapping the patterns of human behavior. Greek mythology remains relevant, constantly reimagined in new stories and art. These tales connect us to the past and to each other. The power of myth lies in its ability to explain, inspire, and endure. The echoes of Olympus remind us that great stories never truly end.